guys, and welcome to Versus. This is the show that brings together total opposites and makes the situation much, much worse. Today, we have a case in point because our matchup is Pipeline versus Pipedown. Joe, we've met the teams. Now let's wax the players, dude.
Oh, right, man. Here's Nick. Whether surfing or dating, he doesn't mind a little spray in his face. And there's Jefferson. He found out that his hairdo comes in handy when he wants to scrape the barnacles off his longboard. And then there's Matt. He's never wiped out surfing, but he did smack his head against some rocks slam dancing in a mosh pit. And those are the surf punks! Yeah! Meet Cynthia. Whenever she has a math lesson to teach, she wears an algebra. Next, there's Daryl. He likes to hammer home the 3 R's: reading, writing, and Rebecca. And finally, there's Sean. He grades his wife on the same scale he grades his students: pass, fail, or incomplete. And those are the teachers! I will not waste Greg Proops' time. I will not waste Greg Proops' time. I will not waste Greg Proops'... How many do I have to write?
1,000,000. See me after class, Liz.
Ogre.
All right. Yeah, Matt, I'm just guessing you have a problem with authority.
Somewhat, yes.
Okay.
True. I did moon my teacher one time.
You what?
Mooned my teacher.
Oh, you mooned your teacher?
Yes.
And what happened then?
I ran.
You ran. That shows a lot of bravery, Matt.
Yeah.
Rebel, you. Sean, how do you deal with young, insolent punks?
With punks?
Yeah.
I wait till 3 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Bring it low. Elbow, backhand.
Then it's go time, my daddy. All right. We're going to start things off with some general knowledge questions. Everyone has a chance to ring in, but mostly the people with the buzzers in their hands. Every correct answer is worth $1 billion. If you get it wrong, don't freak, you don't lose any points, but the other team will have a chance to confer and steal the dosh. All eyes gaze in breathless wonder at the immense majesty that consists of our versus board. This is the first subject, which is television. How ironic. And our categories are Irish women who like doubling down and... hello. And the Phantom of Sinatra. Surf punks, you won the coin toss. It's your choice, Matt.
Irish women who like doubling down.
Okay. What controversial Irish singer made headlines when she tore up a picture of the Pope on a 1992 Saturday Night Live appearance? Matt.
That would be Sinead O'Connor.
Yes, that would. Rolling on to our next question. The top 10 Sinatra hit, Love and Marriage, served as the theme song for what long-running television show?
Married with Children.
Is exactly right. Not too rebellious to watch a little TV.
You got that right.
Yeah, all right,
You
bro.
got that right.
Here's our next subject, which is science. And the categories are, I haven't seen this many stars since my last AA meeting. Ring-a-dee-rang-a-dee-ring. And archaeologists love to get boned. Nick, you're daring to stay off drugs. Will you choose?
Archaeologists love to get boned.
Okay. In 1922, Howard Carter created worldwide interest in archaeology when he found which king's tomb in Egypt? Daryl.
King Tut.
Is right. The boy king Tutankhamun. Here's our next question. Launched on April 24, 1990, what's the name of the first general-purpose orbiting telescope? Cynthia.
The Hubble.
The Hubble. Jefferson, you all right?
Yeah.
Where's your hands, man? All right, okay. Just checking. Just checking. Here's our next subject, which is movies. And the categories are I Ain't Afraid of No Ghost and Get Out of My Face, I've Been Waiting to Exhale. Will you choose, Cynthia?
I am not afraid of any ghosts.
Oh, yes. Look, we got incorrect grammar here, incorrect grammar, and we got to fragment. This sentence is just not going to work. Here's the question. In the early 1970s, John Cazale played whiny Fredo Corleone in what series of movies? Cynthia.
The Godfather.
That's right. I'm smart too, Mikey. I'm smart. All right, here's our next question. The winner of multiple Grammy Awards, what R&B sensation wrote and produced the soundtrack for Waiting to Exhale? Daryl.
Babyface
Is
Kenny
right.
Edmonds.
Here's our next subject, which is literature.
Super.
Yeah, all right. You may surprise yourselves, gentlemen. Here we go. Here's the categories. Let's be honest. Sometimes it is the size of the wand. And how long should I keep my finger in this dike? Cynthia.
Let's be honest. Sometimes it is the size of the wand.
You're harsh on a date, aren't you? There's no goofing. Here we go. According to legend, what medieval sorcerer fell in love with the Lady of the Lake? Matt
Merlin?
is the one. Someone's been rereading their Mallory.
Indeed.
Here's our next question. According to legend, a little boy stuck his finger in a leaky dike to save which country? The country with the dikes. Matt.
Compton?
Ah. Compton's not a country, Matt. All right, you guys. You know what it is? You have a chance to confer if you wish. Little Dutch boy. Did a lot of work with paint and wooden shoes. Then the haircut.
England?
I even cheated and gave you the answer. Holland. The Netherlands. Thus endeth round one. The score is Teachers 400, Surf Punks 300. But stick around, because we're going to make these kids straighten up and get a job when we get back. Welcome back to Versus. I'm James Darren. After the general knowledge round, the teachers are in front. That's how it's working so far. There's a lot of game left. Let's play the second round. Now the questions are going to focus on both of your very, very different worlds. There are 5 questions written for each team. If you answer a question in your category, it's worth $200. If you answer a question in the other team's category, it's worth $400. A wrong answer will cost you $200. Okay. Surf Punch, you're behind. You can pick from your side of the board, or you can grope on over and go to the teacher's side. Your choices are, every morning I crank the pipe, then I go surfing. Or, why should math stimulate you clitoris? Okay. We do what we can. Matt, you're the captain. You choose.
I crank my pipe, then I go surfing, please.
All rightums. Also a regular on TV's Baywatch, what surfer has dominated the waves by winning 6 world championships in the 90s? That
That would be Kelly Slater.
That would be Kelly Slater. New category. There's a 5-foot swell in my wetsuit. Matt, it's still down to you.
There is a 5-foot swell in my wetsuit.
You're all talk, kid.
You got it.
Here we go. I would love to let Cynthia judge that. Here we go. What classic 1966 documentary made by Bruce Brown is considered by many to be the best surf movie ever made? Nick
Endless Summer.
is right. Endless Summer. Not to be confused with Five Summer Stories, which was also an awesome surfing movie. New category. Their sound is more punky and less Brewster. Nick, you're the guy in
Why
charge.
should math stimulate your clitoris?
Yeah, here we go. Poaching on the teachers. The Greek mathematician Euclid's chief work, Elements, is still the basis for what branch of mathematics? Cynthia.
Algebra.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. Surf punks. Answer?
Calculus?
No. Geometry. Calculus is Newton. Let's move on. Teachers, new category. Not all the sweat hogs can fit inside the horse shack. Nick.
Their sound is more punky and less Brewster.
We work hard on these. Here we go. On the surf punk band Sublime's self-titled 1996 album, what song's title shares its name with a religion originally practiced in Cuba? And a silence descends on the arena, ladies and gentlemen. Santeria, moving on. New category, how to get a grip on your stick. Nick, it's still down to you.
How to get a grip on your stick.
Easy. Claiming to be the best for your stick, what company manufactures a surfboard application called Sex Wax? Matt.
Mr. Zoggs.
Mr. Zogg. New category. There is 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Surfers who can drop their suits and hang 10. Matt, it's you.
Yeah, I'm going to go with that.
Okay, last question. What Southern California beach city is home to the International Surfing Museum? Jefferson
Huntington Beach.
is right. There are no questions left for the surf punks. They're all teacher questions. 1 minute left. Here we go. Before becoming a motion picture star, John Travolta played which sweat hog on Welcome Back, Kotter? Sean
Vinny Barbarino.
is right. Let's keep going. New category, Romeo, where you be at, Romeo? Here's the question. What city school district tried to adopt a policy to teach Ebonics? Sean
Oakland.
is right. Rolling on. 30 seconds left. New category. If the quiz is quizzical, why isn't a test testicle? Here's the question. I know. College-bound students are required to take the SAT, which stands for what? Daryl.
Oh, gosh. Standard aptitude test.
I can't take that. Punks
Scholastic Aptitude Test.
is right. One more question, new category. Cuculio or Schoolio? Here is the question. For what 1995 teacher flick did Coolio perform the song Gangsta's Paradise? Matt.
Dangerous Minds?
Yes. Surf punks raised forward at the end of round 2. 1,700 for them, 400 for the teachers. When we come back, we'll finish this bad boy.